Good morning, world.
Good morning, world.
We're here for our morning vlog because we're pretty sure you want to hear exactly what we have to say about last night's speeches on the convention floor.
And you want to hear it before you've had coffee or your Diet Coke.
And
or
you
shower. Or shower. Or really even gotten out of bed.
Right, because this is how we sleep, the three of us together.
It's sweet, you know?
It's very cozy.
We admired Obama girl, but she needs her space.
That's right. Obama girl's already doing CNN. She's very busy, so we'll try and get her for tomorrow. But
For the pillow fight.
Yeah.
The pillow fight plan. That'll be $5.99 on pay-per-view.
Seriously, we got to pay our way here.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the convention last night. Down to business, because this is what we're here for. Ladies, what did you think? We had four great speakers: Caroline Kennedy, Ted Kennedy, Michelle Obama's brother,
And the girls. But we'll save the girls for last.
right, and Michelle Obama.
So that was actually, there were 6 great speakers.
Right, and Obama from Kansas via satellite. So really,
That was a little weird.
It was a little weird.
It was a little weird.
But I think they did that in the 2004 convention.
Yeah, and also, you know what? Like the girls, like totally just like made it all fine.
Yeah.
But okay,
I
let's
thought
start.
the
Yeah,
girls
right,
were
right.
too much.
Okay,
but
Caroline Kennedy.
Caroline Kennedy, she looks so good.
I think
she
she
look
has.
amazing?
I think she's going to get a position in this government.
I
Some
think
sort
so
of
too.
education.
I kind of want her. I kind of love now.
But
I'm
did you see
all
her
on
on Meet
board
the
for the
Press?
vice president, like
Yeah.
for her doing a Cheney.
Yeah.
She was on
She was
Meet
good
the
on
Press,
Meet the-
and
she's
she
not the
said
best.
that she had no aspirations.
Well,
for
she said that she was.
Yeah,
she
neither
did not
did Dick Cheney.
necessarily.
Right, of course.
I don't think she's going to be put in an elected position necessarily, but I
Oh,
see
yeah.
her being appointed to some sort
Like
of
housing
or education. I think is
Education.
her. But she's also not. She's
Health and
lovely.
Human Services.
Yeah. She also sort of lacks that veneer that you get from somebody who's been in the public
Well,
eye
also,
so
can we
much.
say that? Can how much do we love the fact that she accused Wolf Blitzer of being Batman? That was like the highlight of the
That he
convention so
hangs
far. He doesn't
hangs
sleep. He
upside
just
down a
hangs
few
upside
hours.
down for a few hours. Which Wolf, I kind of he had no idea how to deal with that. Like he was just like,
Oh, Wolf.
well, that's because it's true. I mean, that she just totally called him out. So, and then Ted, you liked the Ted speech.
I
more
have
than
to
we
say,
did.
I found the TED speech incredibly moving to see him get up there and be so strong. He seemed really he was strong, he was powerful. It was really moving to hear someone like that talk about hope.
I think that what was moving was how good he looked.
Yeah, no, I
thought
think the fact that he was
a little.
the fact that he was there,
Yeah.
and the fact that he sounded so good. The speech itself, I'm with Glynnis.
It's a little-
The speech itself, I wasn't especially impressed by. I mean, I think he is an impressive person, and I think it's fantastic that he was able to come and do this.
And also
I
probably
think
the
to
last
be in that
time
hall,
we're
I mean,
gonna see
we
him.
watched it on TV, it really did look like there
I think
wasn't
that
a dry
hall
eye
is
in
a
the
lot
house.
like the State of the Union address,
Right.
and people would cheer when they're told to cheer for.
Kind of. Okay,
but-
speaking, but okay, an actual compelling speech, Michelle Obama.
Yes.
Okay,
Michelle
but
was
I just want to say
amazing.
one more thing about Ted Kennedy. Apparently, Seth Coulter-Walls of the Huffington Post reported that the stadium filled up immediately when he came to speak.
Well, of course
Everybody
it
was in
did.
there.
Oh, I'm sure
I mean,
it's his
like,
last speech. He's a
it doesn't
historical
mean his
figure.
speech was great.
Okay, I liked it.
He's a fantastic human
Team
being.
Ted.
Okay, but now Craig was fine,
Yeah, her brother was fine. He looks.
like a basketball.
He
looks actually
He looks
like-
like he has her face.
Yeah, he really looks like her.
implanted on his
Bald head.
bald head.
He looks
But
like
he
a-
was
but
lovely.
He was very lovely. He was totally sweet, and
The film that was narrated by her mother was lovely, and
Yes.
they mentioned her father so many times. It was very
yeah,
moving.
It was
very
actually
moving.
extremely moving.
And also like
She's so gorgeous.
and the whole like mom daughter thing, like how is that like now there's like a new bar set for mother daughter relationships, and I have to say that I feel like I've already just fallen so far below that
I know,
bar.
I
But
think
it
they were
really was.
trying
I just
to-
could not stop. Like, I felt like I just wanted to keep exclaiming about.
But I think-
I did that over Twitter. Actually, just kept on
Yes,
exclaiming
she
about
kept
Michelle
explaining.
Obama.
I think that though that speech was very much written to counteract her. This is the first time in my life I've been proud of her.
Yeah,
They were
she
really
was all about
emphasizing her.
America.
Right, and that, I mean,
But
that's what the commentary was essentially.
Genuine though, but it was like so genuine. She knocked it out of the park.
Right.
She basically just like Michelle Obama loves America. That is the feeling.
And
that-
also,
but
her
that's the thing,
upbringing was
that's-
super hard working class America.
Right.
Yeah.
Her upbringing.
And
sort of the
that
backbone of
was
America.
what people kept on saying afterward, is that this was the
Yeah.
we're just like you, we're,
But also, like,
speech.
well, I'm going to be impolitic again.
Go ahead. It's early morning.
So the
That's why
whole
we're not sleeping with you.
Brady Bunch anecdote, which was, I know, part of Craig's speech and not her speech, but it was so like, we're white like you. We watch the Brady Bunch, you know? Like,
see, maybe I'm clueless or just Canadian, but
which are synonymous, really.
Right. But I didn't catch that. I really didn't catch that.
Really?
I was.
You didn't notice all the people in the Brady Bunch are white?
No, in my head I was just like the Brady Bunch.
In my head, I just
all I remember from that is Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Okay, you guys are both Canadian.
Yeah. Little Canadian sandwich here.
I am the red meat in the Canadian sandwich.
In the Canadian
I am the Canadian bacon.
All right, so should we get to the criticism of the speech, namely that they did not attack?
Oh, well, that was the criticism that everyone said, like, the speeches tonight were not, or last night were not negative enough. I think that's hilarious. I love that.
I think that like, no matter how that night would have gone, somebody would have found something wrong with it, and then everyone would have hooked onto it for their criticism.
Yeah. So, like, the criticism last night, who was it that was like, yeah, well, the Democrats aren't known for their ability to go negative. And I'm like, yeah, that's why they're going to lose, is because they're bad at negative campaigning.
Yes. Well, you know, one could argue that certainly has had an impact on elections.
What a criticism.
How could you have brought negative campaigning into a Caroline Kennedy introduced Ted Kennedy speech, introduces Michelle Obama, introduces her two enormously cute daughters? It was not a place for negative.
Can we get to the daughters now?
Yes. But wait, hold on a second. But it does tap into the fact that, you know, that is this born to run?
No.
Oh wow. Sorry, we're just we're letting iTunes run. There was no sort of fierce urgency of now element to it, which the implication is that, you know, we really can't have another Republican.
But those girls.
Who was giving the speech?
And also,
right, okay, fair enough.
Okay, those girls were like the advertisement for tomorrow.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah,
like as I told you, like, I want them in the White House no matter who wins. Like, I actually would rather vote for
I think
Sasha.
Cindy McCain would love that.
And well, there are so many jokes I could make. I'm not going to.
Right.
But what's her, Sasha and
Sasha Malia?
I want them. Like, that's the ticket I want. Like, Obama 08.
Right. I happen to think, I don't like that when they cart the kids out too much. I think those kids have been way too much in the public eye for a 10-year-old.
Wait, who's old and young?
Sasha's the young one.
Sasha? Ham.
Yeah, total ham. Love that.
I know, but
she was loving it.
It's a crazy amount of attention for such a small kid.
She has, I don't think she really understands how much attention she's getting.
Right.
Like, she
maybe can't appreciate the millions of viewers, but she probably appreciated the many people in the hall.
Oh, yeah. And also, but she was, God, like, it made my teeth hurt how cute she was.
Yeah.
And how beautiful the older one was, how poised.
Oh, God, how poised. But do we want to critique the dress?
No, we can't critique an 11-year-old's dress.
Right.
No.
However, let's segue into how great Michelle Obama's hair looked. Swingy, lovely. She just looked great. Radiant, comfortable, warm, but strong. And also, no compromise of who she is.
And also, there's basically no criticisms that the Republicans could make of that speech. There was like nothing in that speech that gave the Republicans anything. And in fact, I think Nicole Wallace from the King campaign.
I think it was Nicole Wallace who called Wolf Blitzer a vampire.
Yes, it was Nicole Wallace that
Okay, not Caroline
so we have
Kennedy.
to go. If this were
Yes, you're right. It was Nicole Wallace. Oh my God.
It was Caroline Kennedy who said, "I'm not giving you any inside details."
Yes.
And
they were both.
She was kind
fantastic.
of they were both very.
But it was Nicole Wallace that called Wolf.
So we're gonna just add an imaginary strike through of that beginning part where we.
Oh, it's before coffee. This is what we have to contend with.
No showers.
This might be a good point to end. Also, my arm's gonna fall off. I hope that all our faces have been in this for the whole time. Let's smoosh our heads together one more time, just make sure. Okay, well, goodbye, and thank you for joining us.
Goodbye, world.
Bye.